everybody, Dr. Mandy here, getting on to talk about how do we cut out background noise when we're trying to have conversations with other people. Before we get into that, please like our page and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any important videos from our channel. Okay, how do we cut out background noise? So the first thing we have to understand is that our ears just channel sound and our brain does all the work when it comes to separating speech from noise. If you talk to anybody that's hard of hearing, or one of the first signs of hearing loss, you're gonna hear, I hear, but when there's multiple conversations or background noise, I'm just lost. So that is a pretty common symptom or complaint about patients that are probably borderline hearing loss or have hearing loss, is difficulty hearing and background noise. Well, background noise is also something that every hearing aid manufacturer strives to improve with new technology. So our goal is, if we lose our hearing, is to hear better when we hear the background noise. And why do we hear background noise better than we hear speech? Well, when there's hearing loss, noise-related, age-related, and certain other factors that cause hearing loss, typically the high frequencies are the first ones to get affected, then the low frequencies where you hear vowels and background noise. So what's going on is you have better hearing in the low frequencies, it's masking out the conversation, the high frequency consonants that your brain is not able to pick up. So if we can't feed the brain those consonant sounds, then it can't separate it out and give you that speech understanding when there's noise. Well, what can we do to hear better in background noise? Well, if you have hearing loss, you need to know that the recommendations are appropriate, starting with the style of hearing aid. So custom hearing aids, over the ear, receiver in the canal hearing aids, there's a rhyme and a reason why we recommend certain styles. If you have high frequency hearing loss, but your low frequencies are good, you can't use a custom hearing aid, because what you're gonna do is plug your ear up and increase what you can already hear, AKA background noise. We don't wanna do that. So knowing your configuration of your hearing loss and the appropriate style is the first step. Making sure that you hear better when there's background noise with hearing aids. The other is technology. So believe it or not, the level of technology that you pick based on your lifestyle makes a big difference if you're gonna be able to hear better when there's background noise. So the faster your lifestyle is, the busier it is, the more background noise you're in, you need that computer chip to process that much faster for your brain to interpret what's going on, to give you the best speech intelligibility in those challenging environments. If your lifestyle is not so busy, not a lot of background noise, then that level of technology is not always necessary. So it's always good to get the correct style of hearing aid and the correct prescription and the correct technology level. The other thing is even with hearing aids, is reducing your background noise. So typically hearing aids will only pick up around 3 to 5 feet of speech around you. So if you are wearing the hearing aids and you are in the background noise, the best thing to do is get closer to the speaker as you can. You don't need to be in their face, but you can be within a reasonable distance so that hearing aid microphone can pick up the speech and process it for you so your brain can separate it out. Now, there are limitations, especially as the hearing loss gets more severe, where hearing aids need a little extra help, AKA assistive devices. And when I'm talking about assistive devices, we're talking about TV connectors, and some manufacturers call them partner mics, remote mics, microphones, where the speaker wears a microphone or an FM system, where that signal goes directly from the speaker into the hearing aid. And that will improve definitely your speech and noise ratio up to 20 decibels. So just some things to keep in mind. Typically with hearing aids and background noise, if you've got a typical high frequency hearing loss, low frequencies are normal, that getting the right technology and the right prescription is going to help you that much more in the background noise. With the more severe hearing losses, with all the appropriate prescriptions, hearing aids, styles, plus the assistive devices, that will greatly help as well. So if you have any questions, call our office. If you need a hearing test to see where you're at with your hearing loss, to see what recommendations would be made to help improve background noise, we are always here to help. Our number is 605-306-3050.
We are here to help. If you want to chat with Dr. Mandy, go to SiouxFallsAudiologyAssociates.com.